Hello everyone, this is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne, and I bring you a video tonight titled Stabilizing Your Dating Life for Superior Experiences with Women. I got one for you tonight. But before we go any further, always know my videos in the dating space, they're inspired by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available on my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And to continue to push me with the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. But let's get right to it. Stabilizing your dating life for superior experiences with women. It's something that's necessary. It's something that's been on my heart to share. And it's instrumental for you to make the full transition to getting the superior experiences with women that you really want. And you stabilize your dating life by understanding the reality of every woman. Your dating life is not stabilized until you determine and you understand that every woman is every woman, that you can't amplify or put some women above other women because they're more physically attractive and they're more beautiful. That's how you're every man. That's how you're giving different experiences to different women based on a level of beauty. And then your dating experiences, they never stabilize. Your dating experiences don't stabilize until you stabilize as a man. Until you improve yourself. Until you take seriously the journey and the quest to becoming the sexy, attractive man that's clicking on all cylinders. You've amplified yourself. You've taken inventory of yourself. You understand your best gifts, talents, and abilities that you've been given, and you maximize those. You play that hand that you've been dealt. That's when you can begin to develop a lens to understand the reality of the woman that's in front of you. And your experiences don't stabilize until you understand that regardless of the woman's beauty, she's having the same experiences as every other woman. And she's having the same experiences, but your experiences stabilize when you become the elevated man that is a departure from her normal experiences. That's when you can talk to every woman the same. That's when you treat every woman the same. That's when your outcomes are exactly aligned to the man that you've become, because you understand her experiences are not worth glorifying her. See, that's the mistake that men make. Based on a woman's level of beauty, they treat different women differently. And you don't understand that she's having the same experiences as every other woman. If she's single, this is what single means for the most gorgeous woman that you're glorifying. This is what it means. She's meeting men that she wants more from, and those men don't want more from her. There's men that want more from her, and she is not attracted to those men, and she doesn't want more with those men. She's any other woman. She's every woman. And her beauty is not a compass or a stone that you should base how you treat the woman. Her beauty is just something that's an accent to the reality that she lives. She's dissatisfied. Even if she, most women, regardless of their beauty, they're having casual sex. Casual sex means that she's meeting men and she's accepting a piece of that man, but she wants the whole of that man. Yes, she's extremely attracted to that man. Yes, he might have some things going for himself. But she hasn't increased herself and elevated herself enough to get everything that she wants from that man. So she's compartmentalized different men, regardless of how beautiful she is, and she's single, because she has not become a full representation of a holistic woman that man that she desires is going to choose. So she's like every other woman, regardless of her beauty. She's settling for casual sex. Because as a sexy, attractive man, you understand, you've met women that view you as an extremely sexy, attractive man. You all had sex the second you all met, as soon as you all met, moments. And she wants more from you, but she doesn't inspire you to give her more. So what does that look like? She's parceling herself out to different men to get the whole experience from the man that she really wants it from. She has a date man, she has a conversation man, she has a therapist, a man that's going to work her through some issues. She has a cuddle buddy, as you heard me talk about in my previous videos. She has a man she cuddles with that she calls after the man that she wants everything from fucks her and sends her on her way. She calls the next man to cuddle. So she's compartmentalized different men to get a whole experience because she hasn't become a whole woman. And you're making the mistake as a man, not elevating yourself, number one, to understand her true reality. And number two, you're not understanding her true reality because you are voluntarily placing yourself in her compartmentalization of men. You're accepting a inferior part of herself because she's fitting you within the scope of every man that she needs to parcel out the different experiences to get the exact man that she wants. And that's what's dangerous about not understanding these women that you're glorifying. They're like any other woman. They're any other woman. I don't care how beautiful she is. She's any other woman. She cannot pin down the man that she really wants. And all of these women that you're overextending yourself for and you're glorifying, they have a man in mind that they really want, and they're just giving that man sex. Because they can't inspire him to give her everything that she wants from him. She's compartmentalizing different men just like any other woman that's not as beautiful as she is. And that's why you can't have satisfying experiences with her until you take a true inventory of yourself and become the man that she can get the whole experience from. That's how deep the game is. That's how deep the game is. And let's break this down some more, okay? I'm going to go to the black community. I'm going to introduce Tracee Ellis Ross. I'm going to introduce Tia Mowry. I'm going to introduce, what's her name, man? I have her in mind. I remember her. But what we have is a representation of the most glorified, societally celebrated look that a black woman can have, right? So Lisa Ray, that's her name. Tia Mowry, Lisa Ray, and Tracee Ellis Ross, right? So these are celebrity, light-skinned, long-haired, wavy-haired women that you think should be glorified. The average man is going to glorify this woman, but these are older, single women who have the most societally celebrated look that a black woman can have, and they're all single, and they're older. If they were worth glorifying, why the hell are they single? Why couldn't they pin down the man that they really wanted? Because they didn't have the qualities that inspired the whole man that they all want, they've all encountered, they've all met it, to want to be with them. And so you're selling yourself short by glorifying these women, and that's why your dating experiences are not balanced. And you can't have a superior experience until your perception of these women are accurate. And then now your dating experiences are balanced, and the only women that can make their way into your space give you a superior experience. I'm spitting a heavy game tonight. So you have to understand that regardless of her beauty, her reality is telling you her true story. It is not worth overextending yourself to go to her side and give her everything that she's asking you for. Everything that she's asking you for, she has a man in her life that she wouldn't dare ask for those things because she's more concerned with losing that man. Because he's a complete representation of what she wants. And you don't understand all sides of women until you become the man that is a complete representation of what beautiful women want. Because when you become that man, you know instinctively all sides of women. And if you don't become that man, you're settling for an inferior side of women. You can't have superior experiences with women until you understand all sides of them. And you don't understand all sides of them until you become a fucking sex symbol. because that's her highest imperative, biological and sexual. All of that bullshit that she gives you, you have to take me here, you have to spend this money, you have to do this. It's suspended when she meets the man that's extremely physically attractive, that has a backdrop of success going for himself. That is the man that she desires. That is the man that she suspends her bullshit for. There's no request to that man because that man is her absolute fantasy. Her reality of bullshit is suspended. And so you're overextending yourself and you're glorifying these women based on their beauty because you don't understand all sides of them. Every woman you meet, regardless of her beauty, is every woman if she's single. And this video was made because I don't want you all to make the mistake of glorifying these women. See, if you don't maximize yourself and you don't understand everything that life has to offer you, you're instinctively and you're naturally going to glorify women based on their looks. You're going to treat different women differently. Okay, this woman looks average. Okay, I'm going to invite her straight over. I'm not going to offer her a date. Oh, this woman is beautiful. Society says that she has the right look. I don't have many experiences with her. I'm going to overextend myself. And that's why your experiences are not balanced. They're imbalanced when you treat different women differently. But they can't become balanced until you understand the reality of every single woman that you meet. And I mean single. She's single. She wants men that don't want her. And the men that want her, she doesn't want them. She's no different than any other woman. And that's how your dating experiences become balanced, because you understand her reality. In spite of how society lied to you. Society told you if she's more beautiful, you have to do more. You have to pedestalize her. You have to glorify her. But if you don't glorify yourself, then you're going to glorify women that don't deserve to be glorified. Glorifying yourself is not sacrilegious. Glorifying yourself means that you've tapped into your true self and you understand your value. Your value are your gifts, your talents, your abilities, and developing a deep level of love for yourself by understanding that you have something very unique to offer to life and to the world. And when you offer your unique self and you maximize the best hand that God dealt you, now you can adequately glorify yourself because you understand that you are a departure. Regardless of her beauty, you are the man, you're the fantasy man, you're the departure. And you understand that every woman must submit and come to you on your terms because you're a departure from the man that she's dealing with. She's settling for casual sex situations. As a sexually attractive man, you understand that you've had women that you've had casual sexual encounters with. And you got that phone call, you got that text, and she told you, I met someone. The someone she met is a man that's willing to give her the whole experience that she wants. And she's gambling on that. She's gambling on that because she's revealing her true desire. Her true desire is a man that encompasses everything that she's looking for. So if she's single, she's having casual sex with men that she's not satisfied with. And she's not satisfied with them because some of these men are very attractive and they're giving her pieces of himself because she's not an inspirational woman for him to give his whole self to her. So she's settling. Why would you glorify a woman that's settling? That's why you're not having superior experiences with women, because you're accepting societally programmed inferior thought processes. Oh, she's bad. Oh, she's so bad. I have to do more for her. I have to eat more shit. Society lied to you. And if you're an ignorant man, she's going to lie to you. She's going to tell you that she's having experiences that you can't see through because you're not the sexually attractive man. The sexy attractive man does not listen to what she says. He looks at her reality. Her reality is that she's single. What does single indicate? She's having casual sex with men that she wants more from, but she hasn't inspired these men to give him her whole self. She hasn't inspired these men to give her his whole self. So why are you glorifying her? Why are you glorifying her? That's why your dating experiences are intermittent and they're all over the place. Because you as a man that has a true grounded understanding of himself, you are the man that she was created to learn from and elevate from and submit to. But if you don't become a man worth submitting to, you don't understand that. That's why your dating experiences are not superior. They're not balanced because you don't have a balanced perception of yourself and you haven't gone deep enough into yourself to understand the gift that you are to society and to women. When you understand the gift that you are, then you don't treat women differently regardless of their beauty. And that's why you're all over the place. You've submitted to her. If you accept what she tells you and you can't observe her reality, you've submitted to her. Oh, she's bad. I have to do more. She's chaotic. She was created to submit to a balanced and self-aware, self-loving man. The Bible says, wives, submit yourselves to your husbands. Because there's an understanding spiritually from where she came from, eternity, that she is not balanced until she meets a man that can balance her. So her chaos is irrelevant when she submits herself to a balanced, sexually attractive, self-aware, and self-loving man. That's when her reality is aligned with what it's supposed to be. But if you're not that man, you're food. You're something to be played with. And she's going to play with you and entertain you and give you half-hearted experiences until she meets the man that she can get the whole experience from. So you're food. That's why you get different treatment from her. But you glorify her because she's so beautiful. Not understanding that her reality is chaotic. Her reality is chaotic because she cannot pin down the man that she really wants. Why glorify that woman when she was created to submit to you? But she wasn't created to submit to you until you become you. You become you when you have a full understanding of the offering that you are to this woman. You can balance her life. She has impediments. She has struggles. She's all over the place. Because the masculine man is what she was created to submit to, and the masculine man stabilizes her life. But when you submit to her unstable self and her chaotic self, you will not have stable dating experiences, and you will have inferior experiences because you haven't become the superior man. And see, when you become that superior man, when you're becoming that superior man, your mindset changes and your language changes. Once upon a time, when you were the inferior man, you would do anything that you had to do to get a whiff of that pussy from that beautiful woman. You would submit to her and all of her chaos, and your life would be chaotic. But when you become that superior man, you do not submit to the woman because you understand the gravity of the gift and the offering and the stabilization that you are to her. And that's why when men submit to women, their life, that man's life is chaotic. He can't find balance. He can't progress in life because he doesn't understand his place in creation. Your place in creation is fixated when you become the man that is worthy of being submitted to. When you can stabilize your own life through an accurate understanding of who you are, through exploring the depths of the offering that you have to give to the world, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, the unique markers that set you apart from any other man. When you accept that, you become the departure. And what is the consequence of becoming the departure and having a full awareness of yourself? All of your experiences with women are stabilized, and you're only having superior experiences with women because you have an understanding of yourself, and there's no woman that can offer you a whiff of that pussy and she's not submitting to you, that can take you off of your stabilized course that you're supposed to be on because you're on a stabilized course. You're not on a stabilized course until you fully understand yourself, until you fully accept yourself, until you've pushed the depths and the boundaries of the man that you showed up here to be. You're unique. You're not looking at any other man. You don't want to be any other man. You want to be yourself. And when you want to be yourself, life is going to show you who you are. And when you accept what life shows you about yourself, now you're maximizing the best gifts, talents, and abilities that you have. And as you maximize yourself, life is giving you more. More means that you have an awareness of the inferior experiences that you previously submitted to. Because you understand balance now. You understand her reality, and you understand that you are her rescue from her inferior, unstabilized reality. And what happens then? You don't glorify her, you glorify yourself. And when you glorify yourself, you treat every woman the same. Because you understand that she's supposed to see you in all of your glory. She's not introducing hoops, games, power plays, and bullshit. You only deal with women who are in complete recognition of the man that you've ascended to because you did the work. You found yourself. You maximize yourself once you found yourself. You understand her reality. You can see through the bullshit that she's selling you. Oh, men do this for me. Men do that for me. But you're single. It's a fucking lie. And you enter her life and say, I can stabilize your life. I'm everything that you're looking for. You don't have to parcel out different men anymore. And so you don't fall into the temptation as you're becoming the elevated, sexy, attractive man who has a full awareness of himself. You don't fall into the temptation to submit to her and to glorify her, to give her things that she's asking for, that she's not asking the other men that she really wants from. She's not asking those other men. She sees those other men that she really wants as an offering to her. She doesn't ask for offerings when she sees a man as an offering, but she hasn't been able to obtain the offering, and that's why she's single. She's parceled out, having inferior, casual sexual experiences with the men that she really wants. And you can't glorify that woman because you understand her true reality. You step into her life and say, I am a complete representation of what you want. And she has to recognize that, or you don't deal with her. You say, I want to elevate you and take you to places that you've never been because I've elevated myself through work and acceptance and congruence and taken myself to places that I never thought I could arrive at. You're the departure. You're the rescue. So you can't submit to her. You can't glorify her because you've glorified yourself. Not in a sacrilegious way, you've maximized yourself. And you have a full understanding of yourself and the experiences that she's having with other men. You are the departure. And that's how you stabilize your dating life for superior experiences with women because you became the superior man. You understand that she's single. She's out here in flux. She's selling you some bullshit, but you can see through to her reality because you understand how these other men move. They're giving her bullshit because they're giving themselves bullshit. They haven't found themselves. Even if they're attractive, they can't bring the stabilization to her life that you can bring to her. And that's when you sign up for superior experiences with women because you don't glorify her. You glorify yourself. I said this as best as I could, man. I hope that you're transitioning into that fully aware man of himself. And I hope that you don't fall into the temptation to treat her differently because she's a bad bitch, because she's beautiful. She's like any other woman. And once you fully accept that, and that temptation comes to you and say, oh man, treat her this way. She's asking for this, give her this. When you begin to have another conversation in your mind and say, you know what? Her experiences are not aligned with the experiences that I can give her. And you defeat the temptation to come to her side. Because once you come to her side, you're signing up for an inferior experience. You're glorifying her. You're submitting to her. But once you find yourself, you can only submit to yourself. You can only submit to the understanding of what you have to offer to her. You can only submit to the awareness that this woman's life is going to be exponentially better by being with you. And you drop every woman off who doesn't see you that way. And you accept every woman that sees you that way. See, some of y'all have the right women right around you all. She doesn't have the look that you want her to have. But she's attractive enough that you're in her space. And you're chasing these beautiful women. And you're chasing inferior experiences. They're making you jump through hoops because you haven't found yourself. But you're transitioning. And the right women are right there. They're in your face. They may not look like her, but they're attractive enough that you can physically and sexually respond to her. And they're giving you the experience that is aligning with the new awareness that you're having of yourself. These are your transitional women. These are your women that are going to help you translate and become the man that you're seeing within yourself. You're becoming, and that's why you're having a different conversation within yourself. But these women, they see so much in you as you're making your transition. Even if you find a more beautiful version of the woman that you're looking for, and she's giving you the same experience of this woman that you're not that attracted to, that woman that you're not that attracted to is going to understand that she has to share you. Because she understands the transition that you're making into your full masculinity. It's a shortage of you. That's why she'll share you. So you need to start getting with these women that are right in your space. Every woman that wants you to overextend yourself, get rid of her. Start gravitating toward those women as you're making your transition that are treating you in accordance with how you see yourself. Because every passing day as you're working with yourself, you're getting a renewed awareness of yourself. These mid-range women that you take for granted, they're seeing you how you're transitioning. They're going to stick there. And they are your entryway to getting the more beautiful women that see you the way that you see yourself. And even if you have to drop one of them off because you found a more beautiful woman that sees you the way that you see yourself, she's going to understand. She's going to understand because she understands the magnitude of man that you are and your departure. She's not going to be mad at you. So you have to fight that transitional period as you're transitioning into the sexy, attractive man and deal with the women that see you in accordance with the renewed awareness that you have of yourself. That's your tribe, as Ron Will says. And your tribe is going to become more exact in terms of your desires, in terms of beauty, as you continue to elevate. You're going to get more beautiful women because you're becoming a gorgeous man, a man that's in full awareness of himself. You're going to find gorgeous women, beautiful women, giving you the exact experience that you once had to submit to. You had to submit to women who weren't giving you that experience, but they looked that way. You had to submit to them. You had to glorify them. But as you glorify yourself, now the women are increasing in beauty in terms of their looks. And they're giving you the exact experience that you desire. Because you're beginning to desire yourself. Because you're becoming a more desirable man. I've said as much as I could. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach. This brings you a video tonight talking about inferior experiences with women. Superior experiences with women, stabilizing and balancing your dating life. I gave it up as best as I could, man. It's been brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available on my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me with the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. And if my message has been of value to you, I want you all to donate. Let's keep it real, man. Nobody's spitting it like this. Nobody's spitting it like this, man. There's some heavy game spitters out there, but nobody's spitting it like this. If I'm your man, and you've been listening to me, and you've been getting better, and you've been increasing, you all need to donate. Keep me here. Keep me here. Keep me in this space so I can keep bringing you all these messages. I'll never tell you what to donate. Donate according to how you've been impacted. That's all I'll say. So make sure that you send your donations. I never take any donation for granted. I don't take it lightly. And thank you to everyone who does donate. And if you're in need of coaching, I'm your man. If you have different impediments and challenges that you've been facing in the dating space, I'm your man. Email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Leave coaching at the subject matter of the email. And leave your name, your phone number, and whatever challenges and impediments that you've been facing in the dating space. I'll do an assessment and I'll email you right back with the terms of the coaching. And once you accept, the coaching will commence. These coaching calls, breakthroughs happen. 1 hour with me is going to change the trajectory of your dating experiences and your life. So make sure you all reach out to me via email. I'm still looking to fill the slots of the 5 individuals. People have been signing up. But I have a year-long coaching journey that I'm offering. In this year-long coaching journey, you're going to get a minimum of 3 coaching calls with me per week. I'm going to do an assessment of exactly where you are and where you want to be, and I'm going to create a tailored program, a tailored coaching program to take you wherever you want to go. You have 24-hour access to me. Whatever challenges that you're facing, you could be about to go on a date, you just met a woman, anything. You're going to have 24-hour access to me to reach out to me, text me, email, call me. In addition to that, we're going to meet up in person, no matter where you are in the world, because I do coach men all over the world. And I can assess you in person. Once I trust that you've been absorbing the coaching that I've been giving you and I can see improvements, then I'll get on the plane. You get on the plane, however we do it. We'll meet up in person and I can coach you in person. It's a beautiful space. You give me 1 year of your life, it will never be the same. Absolutely never be the same. So you reach out to me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Leave mentorship in the subject matter of the email. And leave your name, your phone number, of course, in the email, in the body of the email. And tell me where you are. Tell me where you are in the dating space in life. And tell me where you want to be. I'll do an assessment and then I'll call you, because this is a much more personalized space. I'll call you and we'll determine if we're a good fit to work with one another over the course of a year. Unimaginable breakthroughs are going to happen in this space. You give me 1 year of your life will never be the same. Just follow the instructions. Lastly, my dating coaching community on the school platform. Matthew C. Horne Dating on the school platform. I want everyone to sign up for my dating coaching community. It's very affordable, and the value that I offer is uncompromised. You can't compare it to anything. I'm offering great value in this space. We have a Monday Zoom once a week where I introduce a topic and I do a monologue, and then everyone in the community can get on that Zoom and we can discuss the topic that I offered. In addition to that, I do 2 exclusive videos every week that are just for the community that are not on YouTube. And I allow the members of the community to give me topics that they want me to make custom videos on. It's a great space. And every Zoom call that I made is archived in the community. And every video that I made also is archived in the community as well. It's a beautiful space, man. I want you all to sign up. And everyone who wants me to make custom videos, and the link to sign up for my dating coach community is going to be in the video description as well as pinned to the top of the comments. It's early Monday morning right now when I'm making this video, but later tonight, we're going to have that Monday Zoom for an hour. Get to ask me anything you want to ask me. It's an amazing space. Lastly, I forgot to mention it early in the video. If you want me to make a custom video, if you have a particular topic that you want me to speak on, then send me a donation of $150 or more to my PayPal and my Cash App that's in my video description. And leave the subject matter of what you want me to speak about in the note feature on PayPal and Cash App when you make your donation. And then your video will be on my channel, Matthew C. Horne Dating on YouTube, in 24 hours or less. If your subject matter is more in depth, then just leave a note on PayPal or Cash App. Then you email me at matt@matthewchorne.com after you make your $150 more donation to my PayPal and my Cash App. You email me at matt@matthewchorne.com with your more in-depth and your more nuanced description of what you want me to make your video on. And I'll do an assessment, and then I'll have your video on my channel, Matthew C. Horne Dating on YouTube, in 24 hours or less. Everything's simple, everything's streamlined. So take advantage of everything that I have to offer and keep me here. Like I said before, I'm spitting this shit heavy, man. I understand my place in this food chain. Ain't nobody spitting it like this. You all know that. So just support me. You know, I give you these different offerings and different ways that you can support me at the end of the videos. Make sure you all step up and take advantage. But that's it. That's all I have for you tonight. And just remember that until you fully understand yourself, your dating experiences are not going to stabilize. And then once your dating experience is stabilized, because you stabilize within yourself, now you can have nothing but superior experiences with women. It's all based on you, your ascension, your work on yourself, and your evolution as a man. That is what's going to stabilize your dating experiences and introduce you to superior dating experiences with women. So thank you all for spending some time with me tonight. Much more on the way. I appreciate you all, man. And I'm going to keep this thing consistent, man, because you all show me love, man. But keep showing me love, man. I've given you the different ways that you can, you know, enhance my life and donate and get the different offerings that I'm offering. But just, you know, make sure that you all participate in my growth as I continue to participate in your growth as well. I'll see you all soon.